Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Invincible, episode 8 of season 1.
So this is actually the season finale.
Yeah.
We finally got here. It was a long journey and
We're so excited.
Yeah. Now in this episode, everything is about to be revealed, I feel like. The entire season has been building up to this moment. And I feel like Nolan is about to drop a bomb on us. And on Mark as well.
Yeah.
Because he was really insisting on speaking to Mark, and quite clearly he has something to tell him, and it felt like it was really important to Nolan, but I don't know what that is, and it's been building up for so long, and I want to find out finally why has Nolan been like that. Luckily the last episode Stedman managed to get Debbie out of the whole situation with Nolan, because
I don't think he would have hurt her.
Me neither, but who knows? Like in the heat of the moment, everything happens. And we've seen with the Graysons, like their family, they can be a bit impulsive. Anyways, though, I'm super excited to get into it, so I don't want to waste any more time into this introduction. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
Oh, Immortal is not immortal anymore. Oh
yeah, he knows what happened with the Guardians.
Yeah, he put it in. Okay, Mark.
Oh.
Dad, tell me how to stop them. Mark.
Oh, he doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe it.
Let him go. Stop. It's me, Mark.
My reaction the first time was the same. I thought someone has been controlling him.
It's time for you to know where I really come from.
Okay, we're getting it.
But it's not the planet I've told you about. We have created a perfect civilization, but it took all of our strength, determination, and courage to get there. When it was over, our population was cut in half. But what emerged from the ashes was unstoppable. By the time I was born, Viltrum was already the greatest empire in our galaxy. We decided to make it the only empire in our galaxy.
Oh, I see.
We needed a better, more efficient way to conquer worlds. Our most trusted officers were each given a planet.
He was given
by
Earth.
themselves. I was one of those lucky few.
Oh no.
Now, we need to get Earth ready to join the Viltrum Empire. Mark, this is good news. We can finally do what we were meant to do, be who we were meant to be.
You lied to me.
You couldn't know the truth. Not until you had your powers. Not until I was sure.
Sure of what?
And what if he didn't get the powers?
So if I wasn't, I'd just be one more human to conquer? No, this doesn't make any sense. You love me. You love Mom. I know you do.
Do you have any idea how long we live?
Oh.
No.
The older we get, the slower we...
I see.
This isn't your world. It's theirs. But we can help them. We can stop wars, eliminate hunger, give them medical technology centuries ahead of what...
He looks crazy with those eyes.
You love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me.
A pet?
This is the only way, Mark.
He didn't.
Calm down.
I will not calm down. This is insane. What do you...
He didn't just say
Pet.
that.
This is my home, and I won't let you destroy it.
You don't know what you're saying, and I can't let you
No.
interfere.
I know exactly what I'm saying.
Oh no, it's going down.
So be it.
Fucking asshole. Like, Mark has no chance against him.
After everything else we've thrown at Noah, not much. But at least they're a distraction. Maybe it'll give the kid a chance to think of something.
What could he think of?
What do we do? Do we go out?
I mean, Viltrumite sales are
Even keep up with them.
No.
unkillable.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're okay.
I'm fine. What's happening with Mark and Omni-Man?
Omni-Man's kicking the shit out of him. The world's gone fucking nuts.
Indeed. I truly hope Mark lives up to his name. To face his father and survive, he'll need to be...
Oh no.
Don't do this! It's not too late!
Yes, it is.
Target acquired. Engaging.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
As soon as they separate, hit them with everything you've got.
Roger that.
It's right to pity them, Mark, but wrong to value them over your own kind.
Now! Now! Now!
I mean, sure. Boo-hoo! His costume is on fire. Yeah, Sisi is just sending innocent people to die, like they can't do anything to him. But if he can get Mark to live, then it would probably be worth it. I don't know if Nolan would kill his son though. Nice, okay. See, Mark is saving lives.
Yeah.
And his fucking dad is...
Man, thank you. Didn't think I was gonna make it.
You almost killed him!
Instead, you saved him.
Now he's gonna kill him.
No, no, no.
Where was that other one?
Yeah, he's... Nah. Nah.
Killed him!
Now or in 50 years when he's old, what difference does it make?
What difference? He'd have a life!
Did seeing that man lose his life disturb you? Did it hurt? Well, let's see how you handle this.
We might need that beast from the 5th episode to come in and help.
How could you do this?
That was your fault. Your stubbornness against the inevitable killed those people. How many more need to die, Mark? It's up to you. And what were they doing with those fragile little lives anyway? Listen to what I'm saying. You know in your heart I'm right.
Ah, he's funny, I'll give him that, honestly.
Is Mom's life worthless?
In the grand scheme. Yes.
Say those things. How could you say that about Mom? Liar!
Come on, give him some. Get that, you piece of shit.
For the first time in your life, I'm telling you the truth.
Danny, I need to save them.
No.
Are you laughing?
What is going on? What do you mean, am I laughing? What is going on? How can...
These people are meaningless.
amount of blood.
Seen you save people. I've seen you almost die to protect them. Maybe you were a Viltrumite when you came to Earth, but you've changed. You were happy here.
Sure, I was happy for a time, but I'm loyal to Viltrum, not this pathetic.
No, I'm sorry for laughing, but he is just such a troll. Like, what is this dialogue like? Damn. I don't know how Mark does anything to him.
You aren't listening, Mark. My time here has been a speck in the span of my life. You don't know me. I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living among these animals.
Oh no.
Please.
Did you see his face?
I was wrong to raise you as a human. I should have prepared you better, taught you more. Your life has been soft and painless. You're a Viltrumite in blood only.
Where is he taking him? How much more of a beating can Mark take?
Had enough yet?
I'll stop you.
I'm ready when you are. You're doing this for nothing. Being a part of the Empire will make Earth better than it ever was.
And what if they resist?
That's why we're here. To keep them from resisting. To show them how wrong they are. How pointless it is. That they can be a part of something bigger. You want to die for this planet? Fine! What's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
Stop. Oh, what is...
What are you doing?
If I have to watch this game, I'd have a better view from above.
You know you can't do that. It's bad enough you're standing over here like a weirdo. Come sit down.
This is a waste of everyone's time. There's so much more I could be doing right now.
Oh, you're gonna miss it. Look at Mark.
Strike one.
You and I, we made him. He's ours. When he feels joy, we feel joy. See that look on his face? How can you see that and not feel the same way?
Nice one, honey.
But our children remind us of the joys in life. It brings us back, shows us what life is all about. This is humanity.
Nah, Debbie, you're just a pet to him.
He has no emotion.
Nice.
Did you see that? Did you see?
Oh, that was amazing!
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
Oh.
Damn it! Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. You'll live to see this world crumble to dust and blow away. Everyone and everything you know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years?
He's crying.
I still have you. Dad?
He's hesitant. God,
He'll be okay.
he will. Are you okay? Oh, Debbie's heartbroken.
Oh. No. He'll recover fast, right?
Yeah, he will.
Debbie? Sorry.
It's okay.
She tried staying strong for Mark.
Nolan Grayson officially died when the house across the street exploded from a gas leak. I know it's traveling
Okay.
well, but sales will see a significant spike after his death. So you and Mark will be fine for money. And don't be alarmed if you see yourself and Mark on the news. We sent proxies to the funeral so your lives can go back to some kind of normal once Mark's healed up.
Normal? Oh, hey, William.
Oh, hey, Eve.
Have you heard from Mark?
Not since that stuff between him and his dad on the news. I'm really worried. Oh, shit.
Wait a minute, you know he's invincible?
Oh, you know too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I blew it.
I thought it might have been a dream.
I wish it were. You've been drifting in and out for almost 2 weeks. But my guys got you patched up good. We'll let you out.
What is no one doing now?
I saw my dad fly.
It's been 2 weeks.
I wanted to tell you that your mother heard everything.
Nice room.
These rooms are illegal, by the way.
Trouble explaining this whole ordeal.
What? She heard everything? How could you do that?
Don't you think she deserves to know the truth?
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Your mother knew he killed the Guardians, but she was holding out hope there was a good reason for it.
Yes, and so will we.
To answer your question, we monitored your father until he left our solar system. He didn't change trajectory, so he's going somewhere pretty damn far away. Which means we,
Have
need
time.
a replacement.
no. Not now, not yet.
Your dad didn't leave me with a lot of options, Mark. If I can't call on you, well, there's not really a list past the Guardians of the Globe. Fix the house, talk to your school and Debbie's work. There's even a headstone in the cemetery. Not that you'd want to visit it. If either of you need anything else, you know how to reach me.
Thanks, Cecil. Mom, I'm gonna order something for dinner.
Is his mom
Wanna get a pizza?
okay?
Poor baby.
Mark!
Now
Amber.
you care about him.
Whoa.
Stop, that's not the moment.
Looks like I wasn't the only person being lied to.
You know how many men?
Said your dad was killed when a gas line blew up across the street. Not that hard to figure it out from there. Detective Amber, ready to help out on any tough cases that come up.
Mark! Oh, man, it's so good to see you're all right. I mean, after everything on the TV about you and Omni...
She knows, William.
She knows about my dad.
Okay.
They know?
You guys want to, let's go out.
Mark has people to fight for.
Mark, I am so sorry.
I don't know what to say. It's like I'm hollow inside. Nothing seems real.
We don't have to do this here.
No, it's okay. I just need to get out of the house. But,
Can we talk about something else?
We can try, but it's literally all anyone is talking about in the whole world.
Yeah.
What is it?
I know. You said you don't want to do this. Someone's flying towards Earth from deep space. We're still trying to figure out who it is, but...
Yeah.
You know about Mark and Omni-Man now, so you might as well know about me. I met Mark in costume before I realized we went to the same school. I'm Adam Eve.
What? Oh my god, I see it now. You can make doubles of yourself.
No, that's duplicate.
Oh, William.
Oh, right. Of course.
Invincible!
Oh.
It's just you.
Oh, thank heavens. I thought I was too late. I have to warn you.
Warn me.
When I returned to the Coalition of Planets to tell them I'd been going to Earth instead of Urath, they lost their minds. Earth is off limits. There's a Viltrumite living on your planet.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, what? You already know?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Grab a seat.
Oh, they're doing this again.
As far as we can tell, my dad is just gone.
That is super weird for a Viltrumite. They don't just give up. They're relentless. They destroyed my world when my people rebelled.
I keep wondering how they communicate to each other.
Can't imagine what you're going through. Literally, like I have no concept of it. With my homeworld gone, my people had to create breeding camps just to stop us from going insane. Never even met my father.
Breeding camps.
Just thinking about everything I've been through. How huge it all feels. But the fact it's just a small part of something much larger makes it all seem more manageable. I don't know, but it helps.
Sorry to rain on your parade. That happens on Earth, right? Once they find out your father took off, the Viltrumites are gonna come for you. Trust me, when they set their sights on a planet, they don't give up without a fight.
I'll be ready.
I hope so. What's the plan in the meantime?
What was their name again?
Martian dogs.
Martian dog.
He wasn't dead.
Oh. He isn't dead at least. Oh, Stedman made an army.
He made
of
an army,
those.
yeah.
Finish high school, I guess.
Oh, all right, good. Sounds good. What is high school?
Yeah.
We need.
Just have to put.
And then credit scene now.
I mean, we just have to put our hands together for the show. Okay, so Nolan, we finally know what his deal is, who he is, what he's about, and how he goes about his things and what he wants. It was quite obvious the change in Nolan's demeanor.
He has a heart. A little bit of a heart. That flashback that we saw.
Yeah. You know, in the beginning of the flashback, Nolan was his true self. He was being a dick.
He was a Viltrumite.
But then Debbie stepped in and she showed him something. And he started kind of feeling it. Even if it was just to act it out.
No,
even if he was pretending.
It was true.
No, but I'm saying even if he started off pretending, it grew into something. And he talked about that in a couple of episodes ago. He said it started he started having some feelings towards them.
That was not the plan, but
I think that's definitely the case. He was pretending in the beginning, but as he mentioned, with time he learns to love them and to feel for them. To be honest, I won't be surprised if in season 2 we find out he was pressured by the other Viltrumites.
Yeah.
Because they talked about how there's others that are assigned to other planets.
And they cannot leave their post.
Yeah, but he's been there for 18 years. The others have probably done their mission and the other planets have probably already been conquered.
Oh, so he probably delayed.
Yeah, he's probably like the only one that's left that hasn't really accomplished it. And I think he probably was pressured, so he probably used Mark as an excuse to say, hey guys, I have a kid.
And he
I
hasn't
need-
got his powers yet.
Exactly. So we need to wait for him.
Yeah.
And once,
And that's the reason he was not happy.
because he knew he had to do it. But you see, I definitely feel like all the things Nolan said were because of his frustration towards himself. Because I feel like he probably got angry with himself that he allowed himself to get him to experience feelings and to fall in love with Debbie and Mark. Now, from Mark's perspective, it's a whole lot of... It's so much different. Your dad is just a murderer and he beat you up for like 25 minutes of TV screen time.
And Debbie, poor Debbie.
Yeah. For Mark, I feel like he'll just grow up and he'll stay on Earth and he'll try to protect his friends and the ones he cares about. It's those people that visited him that he'll fight for. And I think the show clearly meant to show us that. I think him and Cecil and that army that they created might be enough to keep Earth safe. But
yeah, Cecil is a mastermind with that army.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, I wanted to talk a bit about pretty much every character, and I feel like Cecil deserves to be the third one we talk about, because at the beginning I felt like he was just about to be a goofy character that has just somehow fallen into a position of power. But
he's actually incredible.
It's so much different, like his ability to leave emotion out of a situation where you need to think straight is just incredible. No matter how difficult the situation may be or how difficult of a position he's in, he's able to leave his emotion out of it and think rationally and just make the right decision. For example, with that twisted guy that was making these robots, Cecil identified him as something that he can use, and he used him to create an army that can go against the Vultramites and an army that can keep people safe on Earth. We don't know how strong they are, but when one of them was fighting Nolan, or I think it was three of them.
It was
actually
even more.
Yeah,
like
they
5.
They did kind of alright.
Yeah.
They did pretty well. And if you have an army of those, they can do even better. So that's why I'm super fond of Cecil, because even back then with Damien Darkblood, he
knew that was the right decision, and he just sent him to hell.
Yeah, like this is why I feel like he deserves a lot more credit, and this is why I wanted to talk about him pretty much after Nolan and Mark.
And it was also really important for me to see that he really takes care
of the innocent of Debbie, and he did care about them.
Yeah, he's taken care of their life in the future.
He set them up for the future.
Yeah.
Honestly, Cecil is just a really stand-up guy. So obviously that leads us to talk about the next character, which is Debbie.
Yeah, she's really, really strong woman.
Yeah.
And she is always searching for the good in people. Like, she is in no one.
She's strong enough to get over that feeling for Nolan, for sure. She wouldn't just take him back.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't see that happening.
She is just a pet.
By the way, that's a wild line. Like, it's pretty iconic. I feel like whoever wrote that deserves like a bit of a bonus for it, because it does feel like a really iconic line. Honestly, I imagine so many memes could have come out of this.
Yeah.
Like, just think of the possibilities. But yeah, so Debbie is she's just a mother that any kid would want. She even knew she had to stay strong for Mark when he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
But then went out
the room crying.
Yeah, whenever Mark is not around, she's just a wreck, a total mess. Even when they got home, she couldn't stay with Mark in the living room. She had to go upstairs.
She said she needs to rest and just
no resting was done.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the new Guardians. Basically Teen Team and Black Samson, Monster Girl, and the other one, which I don't recall her name. She has
Duplicate?
No, not Duplicate. Duplicate is part of Teen Team, but the other one
Yeah.
that can shrink. I don't recall what her name is. She hasn't really been talking a lot, to be honest. They had a scene in that episode which during the reaction I was wondering why they were showing it to us. But now that I think about it, and I'm talking about that scene where they cleaned the blood
of the wall.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it was probably like symbolic of how the old Guardians are now dead and they're the new ones. They're the ones who are taking over and they're the ones who need to now become a real team.
Yeah.
One who Earth and all the people would need protecting from. And the moment Black Samson said that now they look like a real team, and then we had
he wanted them to look like a real team since the start. Yeah.
And when they had that little montage after where they were actually training and they were together, it really was kind of like a symbol of their new start and that now they're the ones who need to step in and step up and protect the people. Now there's one guy from the Guardians who I want to talk a little bit more about, and that's Robot. Because he had much more screen time and there was much more to him than the rest of them. And it's funny because Robot is now a whole different character. He has something new.
A whole body?
Yeah. He has something new to deal with now, and that's basically having human emotions. Because he's probably forgotten it, to be honest. We'll see how his story and his thing with Monster Girl develops, but I like how we had his little arc, his little story during the episodes. It was honestly just sweet, to be honest. I mean, that storyline gave us one of the more powerful scenes from the show.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That scene where
he transferred himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, for that scene, he goes a little bit higher for me in terms of characters that I enjoyed watching. Now, there's only 2 left that I want to talk about. That's unless I'm forgetting someone.
Amber and Eve, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Now, Eve...
We love her. I love her.
Eve's had her thing. She's had to deal with her family.
Yeah. And they were not understanding.
Yeah, especially the dad. Like her mom just seemed worried about her, but her dad was almost like, I mean, he was scared, but he was almost like frightened to death for her. He just wanted her to finish school and send her in a private college or something. And I mean, I get that. He's a dad and he wants her daughter to be fine. She's a superhero that goes and risks her life on the daily basis. But the way he went about his business and the way he went about talking to her was definitely not correct.
Yeah. Her life is better now.
Yeah.
Up in that tree house.
Yeah. I like you. She's a really stand-up woman.
Yeah.
She hasn't felt the need to ruin Amber and Mark's thing. She stepped aside when she saw them together.
And she's doing her thing. And I still hope that I will see her with Mark. Yeah.
Well, that leads us to talk about Amber, who is a controversial character for many, judging from the comments, judging by our opinions.
Yeah.
You don't feel much sympathy towards her. I, on the other hand, have grown to understand her, to be honest. The only thing that she's pissed me off with is talking to that other dude on the party.
Okay. Yeah.
And it happened right after she had her argument with Mark, so it's like...
Yeah.
Come
and
on.
she was surprised that that guy had a girlfriend, so...
I mean, you're going to a frat party. What are you expecting? But yeah, other than that, I don't really feel any anger towards her.
Well, I do. The way she acted with Mark. I mean, yes, she knew that he was a superhero. Okay. She wanted to have a boyfriend like normal girls do. And yes, he did lie to her for, I think it was 5 months. She cannot put herself in his position and it's not right to act like that.
I mean, yeah, I actually see your point, because if she knew that he was invincible the whole time, why didn't she just leave him? What was she expecting from him?
Demand a normal boyfriend, go find a normal boyfriend. You should be understanding.
Yeah, that's probably where she fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah, and you did say I respect her, but I don't understand.
I mean, that little discussion changed my perspective on that. Amber did have her flaws, but I also like the fact that she did, because she personifies the human traits.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of...
It's normal. It's normal for a girl to want that.
She's the most real character we have in the show, to be honest. I mean, we've had, because there's quite a lot of characters you can't relate to. Because there's quite a lot of characters you can't relate to on a real life basis. You have Debbie, who's married to a superhero. You have a superhero. You have the son of a superhero who's also a superhero. So yeah, for that, I feel like Amber was a pretty good character to have, and I hope to see more of her in season 2. Okay, let's wrap it up. What rating would you give the show? I mean, not the entire show, because only season 1 actually.
Yeah. So there were things that I didn't like.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just so you know, you can judge it off of the episodes, and what I mean by that is, just think about the strong episodes we've had, the weaker episodes we've had, and just kind of combine them into one whole rating.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you about your favorite episodes.
I'd say 9 out of 10 for the whole show. And the first episode was amazing. That plot twist we didn't expect. I mean, my
your first initial expectations of the show were...
They were changed. They were wiped out. They were gone.
Yeah, I mean, initially, before we seen the first episodes, your expectations were like here. They were low.
I was like, this show, I don't want to watch it. You chose it. I'm not sure if it is going to be good.
That's why you need to trust me more.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so for me, I feel like I would also give it 8.5, probably a 9. Somewhere between 8 and 9, honestly. And that's just because episode 6 just dragged it a little bit down for me. That's the episode where we had Amber and Mark's thing, and we found out about the creepy guy with the things he was building.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, so just for that episode, I enjoyed it a little bit less than the rest. That's why my rating is a little bit below than what I would have given it. Okay, so that's been a really nice discussion about the season. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to have season 1 wrapped up, and now we need to get ready for the next season.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for watching the reaction, and if you want to see more of season 2, make sure to subscribe and tune in to the next videos so you don't miss them out, and we'll see you there. See ya!